Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at it. I give you the WWE Mattel Elite, the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. So a little bit of fun there. Honestly, Chris Jericho is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. To his credit, the longevity this guy has had in his career is ridiculous. Does he have the star level of The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin? No. Is he in that category? Absolutely yes. Crazy talented. His mic work this year is the best promo work on the roster, bar none. And if you can find an example of someone who is better, feel free to let me know, because I think you're going to have a hard time topping Y2J, the Ayatollah of rock and roller. His feud with AJ Styles at the start of the year, some of the promos where he burned the Y2AJ shirt in effigy, that promo there on SmackDown, one of the best Chris Jericho promos I've ever heard. Got me really excited to see what was like the fourth or fifth match between AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. That was excellent. His promo work now, the Gift of Jericho gimmick, the It gimmick, even on Raw with his tag team partner, Jim, what's his name? The little subtle things that he does, just excellent. He is a real talent. So I'm very excited to get my hands on this Elite figure. This comes to us from the Legends line. Really excited that WWE brought this back. When they first got the license, fans will know, or collectors will know, that they started bringing out these Elite retro figures, and they brought that back, and I'll bring in a couple so you can see. Some of the repacks that we've got as part of the Legends line is, of course, the Undertaker when he broke his nose and he had the Phantom of the Opera mask. I will be reviewing this and some of the other Elite Flashback Legends figures as well. But it's really great because these are figures that collectors have wanted for a long time, that if you search the secondary market, places like eBay have been really overpriced in my opinion. So it's great that we got a reissue and fans got another opportunity to get them. As you can see, it comes with his entrance jacket. Nice shot of Chris Jericho on the side there, styling and profiling. And then on the back, Chris Jericho as well. Codebreaker, Walls of Jericho. Other figures in the set, we've got the European Champion Shawn Michaels, Retro Undertaker, Kamala, that's a cool looking figure, Ultimate Warrior from WrestleMania where he won the title, and Magnum TA with the retro style packaging. A solid wave and lineup of figures. Very keen to get this guy opened up. There is an old saying, never meet your heroes, and as much as I've wanted a modern Elite Chris Jericho figure, unfortunately this one is a little bit of a disappointment. What do I mean? Well, we'll start by taking a look at the back of the figure. The back looks nice. One thing I think is interesting is that they actually glued the two halves of his jacket together, so it isn't, or at one point it was not one piece. They have glued it in two, and you can see a pretty definitive line there. And on mine, there's a fair bit of like glue stains and so forth. So we have that problem. The next problem we have is that it is really hard to actually move the figure because of the way it's been posed. And hopefully it's just mine and not everyone out there. But this is ridiculously stiff, so you can't move it. And it makes it really difficult to take the damn thing off. So as good as it looks, and it is a cool jacket. It has the light up features, I suppose. Could have been painted a little bit better, if I'm honest. But, it is what it is. I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting this off. And that, to be honest with you, is very annoying. All right, now, very quickly, if you know how to get this damn jacket off, please let me know in the comments below. The only way I can see getting it off is by damaging the back of it. You can see it's starting to come off already, and I do not particularly want to do that, which is very frustrating because you can see I'm trying to bend the arms back, and you can do it. I don't know which way this arm is bending, but it does not want to cooperate whatsoever. You can see that it is a real hassle. Yeah, so honestly, Mattel, that's pretty poor, to be completely honest with you. A little annoying, but there we go. We have the jacket off. So how does this Chris Jericho stack up against some of the other ones we've got out there? Well, he does have the elite body mold, which I suppose is good. For some reason, he looks too thin. You compare to the basic Jericho, this one has a appalling face scan. That's disgusting, to be honest with you. So yes, it does look a lot more accurate. It does look a lot more like Chris Jericho. That's good. But just the body mold seems to me too slender, too thin. Yes, Jericho is a slightly skinnier guy than a lot of others. But at the same time, I guess in his age, he has beefed up a little bit. So I would have liked a slightly fatter body mold, to be completely honest. The attire I love. The purple, black, and blue and silver really works well. You can see it down there, Y2J 2016. So we've got an updated version of that, which is really good. Loving the boots, loving the attire. It is pretty much the exact same as the 2013 Chris Jericho that I've got there, obviously with 2016. So not much has changed there, but a solid looking figure. I mean, for what it is, it's the only elite Chris Jericho, modern Jericho that we've got in a little while. So on that basis, I'm happy. Just a shame about this coat. In terms of articulation, ball jointed head, ball jointed arm, swivel bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrist, ab crunch, swivel waist, swivel leg, swivel in the thigh, bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, swivel in the ankle. Now, side note that I'm very excited about. WWE Live is touring Australia, and the card for that is crazy stacked. Chris Jericho versus Finn Balor, a match I cannot wait to see. AJ Styles, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Rusev is on the card as well. The Bullet Club is on the card, New Day, etc. It is a stacked show, so I'm very keen to see that. In particular, I'm excited to see Chris Jericho. Now, one thing with this figure that I wish they would do is give us the tattoos on the arm. I don't know why they can't do it. I know with some certain designs, for copyright reasons, they can't. Take CM Punk's Pepsi logo, for example. But why can't you just give us something that we can use? Or alternatively, if you want a legal way around it, in the Create a Superstar packs, give us a tattoo decal sheet that has something similar to what Jericho's got, so fans can at least give themselves a more accurate version of Chris Jericho. So overall, it's not a good figure, it's not a bad figure, it's the figure that WWE chose, or Mattel rather, chose to give us. It has some good points. Yes, he looks good like this posed with the jacket and his updated entrance or ring attire. Yes, it's good they gave us an elite Chris Jericho, but downsides, lack of tattoos, which I think hurt the figure in my opinion. I think it's too slender for the body sculpt, and there is some serious articulation restriction issues with the jacket, and the only way you're going to get any movement is if you actually break it. Plus sides, detail on the hair. He's got the Bon Jovi look, rocking that nicely, and I think this face scan is a lot better. So on that basis, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Elite Legend Series, Chris Jericho.